right? Recording? I am. Hi there, welcome to the second show on the internet that I started hosting because I was unemployed and needed something to do. However long. If this seems new to you, it's because it's new to me. Isn't that exciting? I have this mirror over here in case I need to check my hair at any time, but it's not right in front of me. I have to lean over, because if it was right in front of me, that would be just the worst thing. That would just be awful. I'm your old friend, Micah Mabey. Sit back, relax, hang out for a little while. I'm a Chicago-based actor, kind of. I do music, do a little bit of design work. I'm just letting you get to know who I am so that you can feel more comfortable sitting and listening to me. Because I'm glad that you're here. You don't need to be here. It's very kind that you're here giving me your time. That's me. Who are you? Let me know down in the comments below. I say this with full sincerity. I don't know what we're gonna do here, but I wanted to explore something new. I wanted to explore not being stuck in a 1 minute little capsule of time and energy. I wanted to see if I could do something broader, more expansive. Maybe we'll have guests. Maybe we won't. Maybe it's just gonna be me. I've been inspired by some stuff that I've been watching lately to try and kind of break out of my box of I've been doing this 1 minute stuff for years. Started because I was like, I'm gonna make Instagram specific content before that was a thing that people did. No, it was probably when it was a thing people did. I just liked to pretend I was cool and hit the bandwagon before everyone else did. I started making stuff online over 10 years ago, which is crazy to say because I don't feel old, but when I say that, I feel old. I was here shortly after YouTube started, making stuff with my friends in my mom's basement during Bible study. And that's a play I'll write someday, but we'll get to that later. No longer particularly religious. Speaking about stuff that's been inspiring me, let me just toss some of those out really quick. Big fan recently of Jake and Amir's new podcast. Do you remember Jake and Amir? I do. They founded HeadGum, neat little podcasting network, and their new show is called, what is it? Segments. That's not so hard to remember. They do a bunch of different segments in the span of one podcast, and they're never the same twice. Unless they're really good, then they'll make a return. As of recording this, they're 2 episodes published. And it's a lot of fun. I like those boys. I liked them when they were on College Humor, and I like them now. I think what they're doing in the internet sphere is really neat. Additionally, it just ended. So if you're watching this shortly after it came out, you can still get on the bandwagon of the season finale. Ghost Files from Watcher. I was never a ghost hunting person, but Shane and Ryan, who are the 2 hosts, are really neat. And I think they have great chemistry and they're very funny. I try not to be a little fanboy or a little creep about anything, so I'm not going to be like, wow, they're great. But I do think they're very funny. They also have their show, Food Files, which I'm maybe even more of a fan of because I just love food. I love to eat. I love to cook. I was a line chef for many years. I worked in food trucks for a long time. I used to make crepes for a living, which is crazy when I think about it, because why was I making crepes as a summer job? I say as a living. It was a summer job during college. That's crazy. Don't ask me to make them now. I do not remember how. But if you gave me all the ingredients and a recipe, then I could do it. Much like most things, if you gave me all of the ingredients and a step-by-step guide on how to do it, I could do it. National Novel Writing Month right now. I'm not partaking, but you might be. Should I read some poetry? No. I'm not gonna do that. Not on the first episode. Buy a girl a drink first. Oh, the thing that I actually wanted to talk about today was over the weekend. What's today, a Tuesday? Yeah, over the weekend on Saturday, I had my opening night for a play that I'm in, a Shakespeare play called Measure for Measure, with a great new company based here in Chicago, and it was just a great time. It's like Shakespeare meets improv, but not like improv Shakespeare. We're not coming up with a new story, but throwing in bits whenever and feeling like you have freedom just to be funny, and sometimes this serious text. I mean, Measure for Measure is one of those problem plays. You know, it's not necessarily a comedy because it's pretty dark, but it's not necessarily a drama because there is a lot of comedy. It's just one of those problem plays. It's just confused as to what it is. This production, though, was super neat, really dug into the religious aspects of the whole thing. We had some great actors, and I made some great new friends. And if you're in the Chicago area, you should come see it. Oh, we haven't even been recording for 10 minutes, talking to yourself in your living room while your cat is asleep on the couch, and all you have in front of you is a camera and a cup of coffee. It takes a lot more energy than I thought it was going to. I was like, oh yeah, long form, baby. I'll pop it on. I'll get through half an hour and then I'll call it good. Dude, it's been 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes and half of this is unusable and I will cut it out. That's wild. That's fun. This is a good learning process. You know what? One thing I am glad about with this whole thing that you and I are doing here is that I'm learning a lot about not only myself, but about creating stuff. I have, again, done a lot of stuff in the past, but never have I wanted to, like, just me try to do a big thing on my own. And this feels big for me. This feels exciting. But man, talking alone in my living room while some incense burns and I have some notes on my computer here. There's a plant. We'll see if this works. We'll see if I ever do this again. It is fun, but maybe I just need to get into good practice. Maybe I just need to get into good practice. Huh. For however long, I've been Micah Mabey, and you've been in my living room. I should have put bourbon in the coffee. That would have loosened me up. But it's only noon. I don't need to do that. Thanks for watching.